We're here in Ediceta, Portugal. Behind us, we have a beautiful house for sale. It's overlooking a beach called São Julião. Right now, I'm gonna take you through and tour the whole entire house. I'm super excited for this one, so let's get started. Okay, so this house has 3 different floors. We're gonna start on the very bottom floor, which is actually also the garage floor. My favorite part is at the very top, and I'm super excited to show you, but we'll save that one for the end. What's super cool about this house, or in this garage specifically, it's pretty unique. It actually has a door in the garage. So as you can see, we could literally open up and come into the garage through this door, which is really cool. So let's come in here. So obviously this garage opens and closes like a normal garage, but it's just a really cool feature, and it's super convenient being able to walk in and out through a door. And also what's really cool about this place is, one, you have a lot of space for cars. You could even build a gym in here. You can get creative. You could do whatever you want. I really like this garage for a few reasons. One, it's actually designed so you can build a kitchen in here if you want in this whole area. And then also in here, it's really cool because you have a whole room, a whole bedroom in this garage. Now, if you're like me, maybe you would want to turn this into something like an office or a cool workspace, or maybe you have a big family and you want a 3rd bedroom. You can also put them down here, and it's totally livable. It's comfortable. It's warm in here. It has windows. It's a great spot. In addition to that, there's also its own bathroom down here. This is crazy. How often do you see a garage that can be turned into an apartment with its own bathroom, its own bedroom? You could literally have your own office workspace and your own gym. You could rebuild this into an apartment where you have your bathroom here, your bedroom there, and then a kitchen there, and just block off that part of the garage. There's so many things you could do. There's so many ways you could get creative with this space. Now, the last thing I want to say about this space is this here. This is the water heater system. What I really love about this is that it's actually powered by the solar panels on top of the roof. This is super unique because obviously it's eco-friendly, it's solar panels, but also it makes your energy bill a lot cheaper, which is really unique, and you don't find that here in Portugal super often. So I really love that piece about this garage. Again, if this is maybe an eyesore for you, it's so easy to just maybe build a little box around here. If it's an eyesore, maybe you could hang some artwork on it. You could really make this space a beautiful, livable, great environment to be in, more so than it already is. So that's the garage. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to start to move up to the 2nd floor, or the main floor. So let's go up there right now. While we're going up there, I just quickly wanted to mention, here you have your own control box. So you could just open this and control all the controls from down here. You have a control box on each floor. Also, you have this door. Obviously, this door is great just for privacy if you do turn that into an office or something. Now, what's cool is you have this beautiful, like almost spiral-esque type staircase up with these great glass railings. It's just such a beautiful touch. And then down here on the other side of the stairs, you actually have almost like your own storage that you could put stuff into. So let's walk up these stairs. Also, these stairs are built from a beautiful material. And there's something else that I wanted to add. The whole inside of this place was built and kind of designed and personalized by one of the best builders in the area. He's so good that our family actually had our house built by him. So as you come up here, you have a great open space, which this is your main living room, kitchen area. Right here, it's the front door. So this is where you can enter in and enter out, obviously. Again, as I said, there's a control box on each floor. So here we have another control box. You control basically everything from your heating, your AC. And on that topic, there are actually 3 AC units here. Again, that's something you don't often get with a house when you purchase it in Portugal. It's something you usually have to install yourself later, but it's already installed. So as you can see up here, it's an AC unit, and then also there's 2 more in each bedroom upstairs. So that's a great bonus. You can see this beautiful tile floor. It has a nice gray gradient feel too. It has a very modern, unique feel. As we walk in from the door, you can see this great kitchen. This kitchen's such a beautiful kitchen. I love it. I love the white. Again, it's just, this whole place feels modern and great. It feels so cozy. It's a perfect mix between cozy and modern. I can imagine having a family here. It's great even if you're single, whoever you are. It's a great house no matter the demographic you are, really. Another favorite part of this kitchen for me is the fact that when they built it, They built it so everything is sort of concealed and just very sleek. So you would never guess that this right here, when you open it, it's actually the fridge. And I love it because all the cupboards blend in with each other. On that note, there's so much storage. Like there's literally, this whole kitchen's just filled with storage. And again, a really cool feature here is you have a dishwasher. Again, just like the fridge, it's kind of concealed away and just looks like another cupboard. So I really like that. I like how much counter space you have all the way back to the end here. Now, something that's really great and actually unique about this place is my favorite part of the living room, which is this. This is custom built to this house, but it's this beautiful wood finish that really ties this place together, this living room, where if you imagine this whole living room without this, it might feel a little bit empty, but it really brings it together in a fashionable, modern kind of cozy way. What else is very unique about this house is this is one of the few houses in this area with a 10 out of 10 million dollar view. For example, you have here, if you walk out, this rounded patio, and it goes out west facing, which means you have this $1 million view, which is a view of one of my favorite beaches in Portugal, São Julião. So here on this west facing terrace or balcony, you have the ocean view, but also on the other side of the house, you have a green view. It's nothing but views anywhere you go in the house. It's a really great spot. Just a few things that I really also like about this balcony is, one, it has a drain in case any water comes in, which is pretty standard, but also it has this great little wraparound of glass. And then also on the other side of that has a great plantery, just to have some cool plants or any herbs or anything you want to grow there. It's a really cool feature. And then up here, it's actually, you would think that this is wood, but it's actually not. It's actually made out of cement. And I really like that, because wood over time, especially in an environment near the beach, can get really beaten down and you might have to replace it. Whereas with cement, it won't need to be replaced. Now that actually brings me on to another super unique feature of this house is the baseboards. Now, I know that's just a random thing to say, but here in Portugal, a lot of houses, a problem people have is with mold or humidity sometimes. And if you have your typical wooden baseboards and they get wet or it gets humid inside, they could start to rot and mold. But these are made out of a really high quality PVC plastic. So if it gets wet, if it gets humid, if water touches it, it won't rot and mold. So that's a really unique feature, and also a feature that just keeps the house pristine for longer. Now, on the same floor that we have the main living room and the kitchen, we also have this bathroom here. And this bathroom has its own shower, which is also really amazing. And inside each bathroom, you have this beautiful kind of textured tile, and it really ties the place together. Also, if you are someone who likes privacy at the end of the day and you have big windows, which this house has a lot of windows, which is really good, you have a lot of natural sunlight, you can actually just click a button and the shutters or the blinds simply go down. It's a really awesome feature that I like. You can put it down halfway, you can put it down fully, however you want. Now, if this house hasn't won your heart yet, which it has mine, then let's go up to the second floor to my favorite part of the house. Again, I just love the finish of this house. I love how much artistry is put into it. I love these railings, as I said. It's just such a great mix, kind of a modern but also cozy feel. So let's make our way upstairs. Now, right off the bat, when you come upstairs, one of the first things that I noticed personally was just the fact that it has a lot of windows. And for me, and I know for a lot of other people, living by the beach, that's something that you want, right? Something, when you're here in Portugal, you have $1 million view, you live near a beautiful beach, you want to let some sunlight in and get that nice feeling, that happy feeling that the sun gives you when the light shines through the windows. Now, starting off, this is the hallway area. You're gonna find that there's another bathroom with a shower. This is for all of the rooms upstairs. You also have a bath here too, which is really cool. Now I'm gonna show you my favorite part of this whole house. Downstairs, I showed you that $1 million view from the balcony, but that's nothing in comparison to the west-facing view of the ocean that you get from each of these 2 bedrooms. So if you walk in here, you have a decent amount of space. You also have a lot of closet space, which is really nice, but you have this perfect view of the ocean. You could literally wake up every single morning to a perfect view of the ocean. That is so rare, especially for this price point in this location. It is really mind-blowing. Now, also, if you have kids like myself, you think about these little things, but the builder put a lot of thought into this, in the sense that when you open this beautiful sliding door to this $1 million view to get some fresh air, you have this glass railing here so that you can come kind of lean out and not have to worry about falling, or maybe if you have a kid, you don't have to worry about the safety of the kid falling off. It's a really, really smart way of building this house. Again, these sliders also have shutters as well. If you know, you don't want to, if maybe you want to sleep in till 12 in the afternoon one of these days and you don't, the sun's shining in, then you could just keep those shutters down. Now let's take a look at the closet space, because I know the closet space is important for a lot of people. You do have a decent amount of closet space up here. You have a lot of space for storage. You have a lot of space for any other type of clothes or shoes that you want. And then on this side, you have basically the exact same kind of build, but you also have these really nice drawers with this cool see-through glass that you could just kind of, instead of opening each drawer, you could just take a peek through and kind of see what you maybe want to wear, what watch you have in there for that day. So the closet space isn't totally massive, but where the closet space may lack, the view and the space makes up for it. So now let's go into the second bedroom. So you'll see the second bedroom, these two bedrooms are basically identical. Really, the only difference is that the windows are on the opposite side of the room, and then the closet is also in a kind of different spot than the last room. But overall, they're pretty much identical. Again, you still have that beautiful $1 million view. And then up here in each room, you also have that AC unit that I said, which is very unique and rare to come across here in Portugal. So clearly this house was built with a lot of thought in mind. They put a lot of care and intention into the small, subtle things, which make a house, right? It makes a quality house quality. You can see a lot of custom things that this builders did in order to make this as optimal of a living space as possible. And I really like that they did that. I really like that they solved a lot of problems that people have with houses here in Portugal. For example, with the issue of rotting baseboards and turning into mold. So this is what $535,000 gets you in Ericeira, Portugal. I personally think that this is a steal for the price. It's so close to the beach. You have so many unique features of this house. It's such a beautiful piece of work. It was clearly built with a lot of care and a lot of passion, and it also has the ability to be very customizable. So as I said, you get this $1 million view right near the ocean. You're 5 minutes from the nearest convenience. You're 2 minutes from the beach. You get a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's a well thought out build, all for a steal of a price. If you guys are interested, then let me know.